let's just see if the live is live or it's not. Just wait for a second. Yes, it is. Okay. So first foremost, guys, hi. I hope you are doing great and you have a great weekend. So for today, I will be doing Sunday recap of the trades. If you hear my voice cracking a little bit, it's because I was singing too much yesterday and my cousin got his first his first son. So that's it. It was like a festival and my voice is cracking and it hurts. Hi, Matteo. So everyone who are here, let's just see who is here and say hi into live chat and to see who is here right now. Yeah, it was a big party. Too much of a party. Not much party, but it was too much singing. So that's it. So everyone who are here, just say hi into live chat just to see how many of you guys are here. And I will then wait for a little bit for people to come and then we can join all together and listen from a start. Yo, Kiko. Kind of in pain of my voice, but still trying to have a fun while having a pain inside my cracked voice. How are you, Kiko? So I was too much singing because there was tamburashi, as you know. And basically got a lot of shit to do, but I'm fine. You will get over it. I trust in you. You will get that done fast. Anyway, yeah, I was singing and it happened. I don't know how, but it did. It is what it is. You just need to move on, like Croatia. They lost from a fucking Denmark. Nothing without tamburashi. No, nothing. There is no party if there is no tamburashi. Okay, so let's just start and move on. If somebody is here, let it be. If somebody is not, all good. It's on you. Anyway, let's go with the first trade of the week. So first things first, I need to open Notion. So I did not open a Notion. Okay. So for now we have here Notion. This is all trades. I will just set a last week. So let's go on the first trade. That was 4.5 RR. I mean 4.4 or 4.5, depends what you look. So first I will go with this eurusd and we're moving to Monday, first day of the week. Okay, here we are. I hope you can hear me. Fuck off, I'm not Austrian guy. Like, first of all, it's Znaš kako kažu, prva stvar da ti kažem na naški, kažu nije bitno gdje si se rodio, nego koja pizda te rodila, tako da samo to dobro upamti. Anyway, who is Croatian will know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's move on to trading. So we had a beautiful trade inside of Monday. So let's go and just say what were my thinking around this trade and how it all happened. Very easily, very simple trade, nothing too much to be said, but let's just keep it simple. So first we came here and we managed to make basically Asian range, which we have it here. For example, here we have Asian high. I will just mark it out so you guys don't need to. I will place it like Asian high. So we have Asian high here and we have Asian low here. Okay, so we have Asian low. Now, first things first, we are waiting for a sweep of Asian high or Asian low, depends which one it swept. In this situation we have here, we swept this like bearish big candle swept our Asian low, which here left lower high. So here, as you guys can see, just before I move on, I will just say that if you don't understand something, feel free to ask me. I'm right here to explain you everything that I can explain you. I'm not here just to show trades, even though I'm speaking about them, but just so you guys can ask questions and I can answer them to make it more easier for you to understand some things. So for now we have like lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we pushed above, which made us market structure shift. So market structure shift is basically like reversal, let's say reversal strategy or reversal concept. Because when you see a multiple like downside candles and then lower high was swept, like closed above, which here in this situation we can see that we closed above, making this liquidity taken, that's first. And then we pushed above, close above, like saying, this candle's saying to me that it's going to push more above because we closed on market structure shift and we close above it. So it's just indicate that it will just keep going, keep pushing more up. So what I did, I saw this potential here trade. So first here, after displacement and after good market structure shift, we got here fair value gap. So the reason why I didn't take this one is because it's like smaller. And the reason why I took this fair value gap is because here is order block. So this order block is basically a great indicator that if I place trade on FVG and if it doesn't like bounce off, I will have this order block as plan B, so as defense. And when you entry your like trade here, you just keep aiming for Asian high. So that's our goal, and our goal basically finished here, even though we could aim for this high, but anyway, because here this is not my strategy and I'm saying that here we got open gap, which usually price just comes down and tag or push above this gap, so this could be our potential goal too. Anyway, we took here like 4.5. I'll just place it like, sorry, I placed it like this, something like that. Anyway, we took it, we had a great trade, there was nothing else to be done. For example, here you can see this push and here you can see rejection of this order block, which gave us a great rejection. Like, I couldn't get better rejection. Anyway, later on I was waiting for this sweep of this high and to close above, which we did. Closed above this fair value gap. That was my first plan, because once you see like push down and then reject, like rejection from these kind of levels or from your entry point, rejection and pushing more above, what you want to see is pushing above bearish fair value gaps that are kind of going into some kind of, let's say this bearish fair value gap is rejection level, and what you want to see your price, which is bullish price, want to see to go above these levels, and it indicates that we are pushing more and more. So we have momentum and we have bullish momentum. So basically right now, as you guys can see, I was watching to not get big rejection from here as we tapped with this candle, and then we moved more above and closed big enough for a next market structure shift, for example. And then we move more. As we are moving, I can see here that we are losing momentum, but I'm placed here, this is bullish fair value gap, and you can see that we rejected a great rejection and pushing more above. So when we look at momentum, you will see here that we got momentum, like pushing momentum, and this candle showed that bearish momentum is basically lower than bullish momentum, and that's how we pushed more above, and we took 4.5 or 4.5 for how we want to say it. So basically we got here this trade on Monday live inside Discord. You will see now. So here is that trade. Now second trade was loss on Nasdaq. So that was a sad trade. Let's see it. It was, I'll just go on, just give me a second. I will go on calendar view. So it was Tuesday. So let's just go on and take Tuesday for example. This was a Wednesday. So here is a Tuesday, which I said before inside my Discord community that when we spoke about this trade, it was kind of okay trade, but and later on you can see that we managed to take our TP that we were waiting for. But anyway, let's go like this. First, what I saw is, because I was watching other pairs and somebody in chat said that it was a NAS trade, and I was thinking, okay, let's go, and I immediately just like flash me and say, okay, we have market structure shift here, let's go in. So that was the first problem that I did, which I take more responsibility, and I know that it was my bad that I did so fast this trade and thinking it will just go to my TP, which is not true. So what I wanted to do is, here I saw that we are managing to make higher highs, higher low, and higher high, then push down, which we close here under. So this is market structure shift. So here market structure shift is closed under. I will just place it like this so you guys can see. So it placed under, and you can see that we are having momentum, bullish momentum, bearish momentum to go down. But the problem first is that you cannot have good displacement with only 2 candlesticks. Like, that's not how it works. And the reason why I failed, because when I saw, I was just trying to like fast do it to just get inside of this trade and thinking it will just get more like down and people will just, for example, I don't know, not lose money but fail to enter. So that was my first mistake, and I take, as I said, full responsibility. It happens inside of trading, it's all good, you need to learn it. So first we got like market structure shift that I was thinking about, and I got fair value gap, which was good and like a good entry. Then I said to place here entry and then have stop loss here, which would give me like 2.5 R, which is 2.5% if you're looking on 100k account. And then what I got here, and as I said, I really don't know what happened. Anyway, volume was like smaller than red, and which was kind of ugly, and I stopped looking at volume because it pissed me off because of that. Anyway, first thing what indicates to me, and I don't know what I did here and what I wanted to do here, but I saw that this bullish fair value gap was like, we didn't close under this fair value gap, and I don't know what the hell I was looking and what the hell was waiting for, like push down, when I was seeing just rejection levels, etc. Like I needed to see example this first candlesticks to close under and then come back and just move more down. So from here just reject more down. This would be a perfect example how this trade should be looking, but eventually I did not get that, and I stayed in this trade for some kind of reason. I really don't know, but anyway, as I said, I really did lost some kind of this stupid trade, but we need to keep moving on, and that's it. Eventually later on it was just pushing down, and the reason why I lost is because I was looking at the volume more than I was looking at the price reaction or price action inside of candlesticks, body candlesticks. So body candlesticks will tell you a story where it should be going, and wicks is going to be saying history of price. So that's how I use my price action and how I read it. So really nothing much to be said for this trade that was really bad, but you need to learn your mistakes. You need to know how it works and what you did wrong. Is it good or is it bad? So that's one thing. Anyway, let's move to the next. So this week we had pretty much big trading days. So it was just like more losing. I mean, just one more losing, but let's move on. So first, Wednesday was a great trade. Nasdaq on the same thing, and it was 2 times 3.5, which we got basically $700 for one day, and it was of course on challenge 500 to 100k. Now as you guys can see here, we have push above. I will just delete everything so you guys don't have a problem about it. Sorry. So now as you guys can see here, we have Asian high. Just give me a second. Asian high, and we have it here, Asian low. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me while I am doing, so I can stop and make examples inside of this trade. So first things first, I will just make you example here. So this was my trade, and then we have here higher highs, higher lows, then again just some kind of movement, nothing much, and then we have higher high, which is this new low, and then we have again higher high, and we break it like down, break this last low, and after this, sorry, this was a higher high and this was our next low, and then we make low, and then we make again higher high, then we push down more, which we closed under this last like higher low, and we got market structure shift, which market structure shift indicates, as I said, reversal like concept. And then as you guys can see here, we got two fair value gaps, and I was saying that I will go off the first one. So first one because we closed under here, and maybe it shouldn't go to another like second fair value gap. Anyway, I placed it like this, so here, and place it like this. So basically 3.5 was my trade, and then as you guys can see, we managed to take 3.5. I will just take this lower and just to place it. Okay, so right now we have 3.5, and it was basically like great trade. I liked it a lot, and the reason why I did, so I had two, as you guys can see in the Notion, so I had two of these. The reason behind that, as I said before, when I get over 1k, I will just start to looking for like re-entry. When I say re-entry, is basically when you're in a trade and you place another trade and you just lower it down. For example, if I lost these two trades, I would not be losing 200 because 100 each. I would just lose 120. The reason behind that is when I saw something like this and it was perfect re-entry. So here first I will just mark these zones. So these zones, and you can see that we are always consolidating inside of these zones. Like we didn't even close, except this here, we didn't even close under, above, or we did, but it was a fake out. And then as you guys can see, we were pushing down and we were closing under more and more. So that was the first like indicators or indication that it would or it should go down, that market is showing some kind of rejection to push more down. So here then we got this beautiful, this was my re-entry. So I was waiting for a first trade to go lower in like TP, and then here I got a big rejection. I saw it did not close above and we were starting to push down. First things first, I was waiting for a close under here. And once we got this candle, I entered somewhere like here. And that was a second trade that I took. Here it was something above or something under, I don't know right now. And I placed here and I placed it here. So basically on the small edge, because if it pushed more, and this was a lower, but I will just leave it like this. And basically what I got from here is 2 times 3.5 trade. So this was some kind of compounding, because first when I was inside first trade I was risking 100, and then when I got second I was risking 60 on both, and I just lowered my stop loss to be like immediately strict with it, so I don't lose much more money that I should. So after that I got two trades for 3.5, which is $350, and it was a great trade. I cannot even describe you how happy I was, because trade was great reading with the charts. And that's basically the reason why I waited for this, is because of this bullish fair value gap, because once we rejected too many times, I was just waiting for a close to see pushing momentum down. And you can see this support was immediately breakthrough. We closed with the second candle we closed under, and that was just indicator it will just go more and more down. So this was a Wednesday. So on Wednesday we had 3 trades. As I said, I will be more and more taking them, because when I see it set up I will just go on. But the first was EURUSD before this NAS 100. So it was not this one, it was on Wednesday. So Wednesday. Okay, so here, this was such a stupid trade. Like this last week was something, I think the problem was, and maybe I don't think I know it, the problem was mainly because I was thinking to get 100% winning streak inside of this month to start like great a month, and then just push more and more with some kind of momentum. But the reading of the chart was extremely like poor, and reading of the chart was extremely like hard because of the news, because of the everything, and in some way like market was not like giving me right direction through which it should be going. So here we can see that we managed to take Asian low. I will just mark it just to remove everything, so go step by step. I will just not mark Asian high, Asian low, you understand it. So here is Asian low and here is Asian high. Then we swept Asian low, so basically here, which indicates that we should be watching for market structure shift to go bullish. Then you saw like something like this. It was just sweep of the low. So we managed to sweep Asian low and then push above, which making like lower high, and then again push down. Then we have like red candle, doji candle, or I mean dragonfly or something like that. It's called this doji. And then we have pushing momentum, which is great indicator to push more above, or for example, we have a great displacement with market structure shift. So here, this is market structure shift. And we have here fair value gap, which is like a great indicator that it should be just bouncing off, and it did. Eventually it did push above, and we would have 2RR, which would be great trade, but eventually we did not, like from a bounce. So from a bounce, what I want to see, again, I don't have any reason, like I was trying to find some reason why this happened, but it was nothing like major. Even if we are looking for this fair value gap, I should be looking to close above, but before closing above, we should be close on this line. So this higher high, new higher high, I should be waiting to price for close above, and if it doesn't close above, I should be just going out, going away. But again, I don't know which problem happened here. Anyway, we didn't close above, indicating that price will keep moving down, and we can see that it's more and more pushing. It's getting 3 candlesticks in a row like red, and I should just go out. But I saw this again rejection from fair value gap, and it closed on 50, and we see, I mean, it was on 50, did not close on 50 and closed in profit, and then push more above again, and then next candle eat us alive, which is something that I was not happy about. And you can see that this candle should be, for example, like just taken out, and we did not to wait for this kind of close. Anyway, later on you see that the price was keeping to move above, and we could get some kind of entry here. So later on, but there was no news that day, so we could get entry, for example here, but I was in the NAS 100 as I said, so I did not take. So how you explain it, you can ask questions on Croatian and I will just transfer it on English because I want more people to understand me talking, just to let you know, so you can ask on Croatian too, no big deal. So how I managed to get market structure shift. So for example, I will just make it here. So you have a lot, like you have bullish and bearish market. So bullish market is when it's going like this above and it's pushing more and more. So this is a bullish. Now, when you look for a bearish, it's same thing, but it's going downside. So nothing major movements. It's basically the same principle. So here you can see that we moved like up and then we move down. So we have bullish and bearish market. Now what you want to see before moving to bearish or before moving, for example, in bullish, what you want to see here is going above, then pushing down, and then pushing above, and then immediately push under this low. So this was, as I said, reversals like reversal strategy, or if you want to call it reversal concept. So basically major push downside, taking or closing under last low in bullish scenario. So if you turn this everything, yeah, okay, so basically when you turn this in other side, what you want to see, same thing but in just like bullish scenario. So we close under, then go more up, and then close again under, and then pushed on the last high, like less high low, or yeah, less lower high, pushed above, making new high, like new higher highs, and then we see same continuation from here. For example, if you close it like here, and if you manage to make it look, I don't know, let's say like this. So here it is, for example. You see here, this is the point where we got market structure shift. So it's a basically like major push in different direction and showing us that we are pushing in other direction and we should be trading on that. Okay, great. So I was on this trade, and you see here later on that we got, even though when I don't have a news through the day, yeah, it's pretty basic, simple, it's nothing major, but you need to define edge inside of market structure shift. Anyway, moving on, I was planning to take this trade, but when I was in NAS 100, it was like simply not to do, because I did not want to lose more money if NAS was losing. But anyway, so here there was no news, and we could go from New York session inside of this trade, and we could take a great percentage of R. For example, here we got like push above, making lower high, then push down, taking this liquidity, and then again making displacement over this last high, so making new higher high. After that, we can see that we managed to make this fair value gap with this great displacement. And then I don't know what you should be like aiming for. I was aiming for this high, and then you can see that we took it later on. For example, here we took everything, but anyway, I would just enter like 3R maybe, yeah, so something like this, for example, and you will get everything back. But anyway, I was not forcing this trade, I was waiting for a NAS 100. So that was the reason why this trade was losing trade. Again, I was looking same thing on volume, and I think I should just like leave volume aside maybe when I'm in the trade, like in a plus trade, and just looking for maybe re-entry. So I would just need to backtest that and to have like winning trade. So now let's move to Thursday. So Thursday we didn't have any trades, which was totally normal because of the news. I think it was like big major news, and it was ugly to see. I will just wait just to see. Let's just see that it needs to load. Just give it a second. Okay, so it was not a news, but I guess there was not like no entry point, and we can see here same thing, like not that major. I don't want to trade, I didn't want to trade here because at 8:30 or 8:15 on news there was no entry, so I was not trying to trade that. And you can see here I was trying to go with this entry, but I didn't go because we were just pushing, and it was not like for me to take this entry. And same thing I think with, no, this was a Friday, same thing with gbpusd. Yeah, basically same thing. We just pushed down and then pushed above for no reason, so did not want to take entry. Now moving on to Friday, first trade was, I think, gbpusd. Yeah, first trade was gbpusd. Now this is a painful type of trading, and this is a painful part of trading. So this like kills me a lot, and right now I feel the pain. Anyway, so we were like 1.8k, like in not in profit, but overall account. And with this trade we lost around 200. So we are, with these two losing trades, we lost around 200. So we are on 1.6. Anyway, it's basically $100 profit in just 3 weeks. It's great for a start because we started at 500. Anyway, this trade I was planning to go from 3 minutes candlesticks, and it was like bad decision because I didn't take strict plans, I didn't hold with strict trading plans, and that's what killed me mostly. So we had here higher highs, then push again low with just only candle pushing down. Same thing as happened with NAS on Tuesday, I did on Friday. And what we got on Friday, it was FMC, which was killing news for me. And I did not need to trade that day, but eventually I guess my heart wanted to trade. Anyway, you can see here that we just swept, like just one candle swept us, second two, and then just go our direction like full start down, and it would be our 3.4 R, which then we could be at 2.1, 2.2k. And it's sad, but anyway, it is what it is. We have many more weeks coming through this year. I hope I can manage till the summer, get like 50k, we will see. Anyway, moving on, we will go to the next trade because I cannot speak about this one because it's painful for me. So NAS Friday, we got the same thing. I mean, eventually it hit us down, but forget that. So this is not a good trade. This was pretty much a bad trade that I took. I don't know if I shared it with Discord. I think this one I did not share it. I don't know yet. I don't think so. No, I did not share this one. The reason behind that, it was just me planning and the people who were inside of live. Anyway, same thing happened here. We pushed above, making swept on Asian high, then making our market structure shift. But the reason why this trade was bad, because of displacement. So if you don't know what displacement is, it's basically this line here. So this line here. Displacement is when you have market structure shift, for example, like this. Sorry, just a second. To delete this, for example, like this. So this is a market structure shift here, but this is a displacement. So this thing, this line is displacement. So I want to see like easy push up, not to see like something like this and then push. No, that's what is like problem here on this trade. It was not a great displacement, just like that, easier to say, and I managed to fuck it up. So that's what cost me like $100. Anyway, still I don't know what happened, but anyway, I don't know what my thinking was, but it was not good. So here we can see that we managed to make our high and then push some kind of noise here, not a great direction, nothing like formal to say, okay guys, get in, we are pushing down, we are going to sell. No, we did not even sell, we just pushed more above, and that's how it took my loss. And I was even looking at this trade like the whole time just to see what's happening, and here I could get out and take basically like break even, but I said fuck it and just leave it there, because my plan is when I place a trade, I do not want to touch it or even to trade. I just want to leave it and see what's happening. And what happened? I got a losing trade. Anyway guys, if you have any questions right now, feel free to ask, or if you don't, that's totally okay. If you have some kind of questions different or something else, feel free to ask, because this was the last trade that I took that week, I mean this week. And for now, let's just place day. So for now I got 66 RR and I got 33% of losing. So for now we are total up 1.1, so we are on 1k and 6. 12 trades, 4 wins, 4 losses. Sadly, but it's true. I can wait to see like total trades, for example. I don't know, 100, 200, where it's going to go, or if it's not going to go more. Let's see in the future. Anyway guys, if you have any questions right now, feel free to ask them, or if you have any questions you can ask through the Discord. Basically, if you need any help with anything, you can mention me and I will just gladly help you. That's why I'm here, basically, not to drag you around or to take you by your hand and say you need to do this. Like, I'm waiting for you to say I need help, because otherwise I cannot just go with you, and I don't have time just to go with you and take you by your hand and say, yo, you need to ask question about this, you need to ask question about that. Like, you need to take your responsibility about that, and you need to ask questions if you need help with anything. So right now, if you really don't have a questions or anything, again, I'm saying feel free to ask them. It can be a question about anything, like how was your day or something stupid. I would not even be mad. Or if it's something like basic. Or if you want to watch me play League of Legends, but that was like the so degen thing to play right now. So, but for sure I will be playing later on, because yeah, why not play with friends a little bit. If you want to play League of Legends, feel free to like type inside of Discord XD. So how are you, Mateo Juric? Long time no see, brother. So guys, if it's this all from you and basically from me, thank you for tired but good. Come on, it's going to be all right. Don't worry. So that should be it. Lots of running today. What, you did training, or no way you did like go to football club and start to train? So we can see that on US 30 we didn't have any trade. Like, not even, okay, maybe on Monday we could have something like this. Immediately saw this. But news would take, maybe it could go like in different direction too. Let's see Monday on NAS just before we go, to see a Monday how was on NAS 100. So Sunday, and this was like, no, we did not have anything on Monday. Monday on gbpusd, how it was. Yeah, there was a trade on Monday too. I think I was speaking about this trade to take it. Damn, nice. 2 hours for like running, it's a great thing. Anyway guys, again, if you don't have any questions, I will just close this live, and thank you for coming to this live. As always, tomorrow will be at 8 a.m. We'll be live again. Oh, so we are close now. I mean, I could come and visit like Umagmon like one day, no biggie. So we can have fun. We'll talk about it like third month. I would be a lot of free, so it should be like great, and we can go all around, because usually, you know, when I come to Umag, I'm with my cousin and with my uncle, but that's it. I didn't see a lot of Umag, so you can show me around, of course. Anyway guys, thank you a lot for coming. It means a lot to me. Thank you for giving a like, leaving a like. If you have any comments to leave, feel free to leave. Thank you for it. And that's basically, thank you for coming. See you tomorrow at 8 a.m. I mean European time, and New York time 2 a.m. to trade London session. As we guys can see here, just before we go, what we have news, or what we will have, and be careful with it. Just a second, give me a second. I need to get like better internet, but this country does not give me nothing great. Okay, so tomorrow is going to be a great day. I can see here at 11 we have some kind of CPI USD at 4, so it's not major for us. We can trade before and if you get any trade before that, that's going to be good. So right now I'm really going to leave you. Thank you for staying, and see you tomorrow in morning on another live, another trading day, and let's keep going and making money. Thank you guys. If you want to come inside my Discord, there is a link pinned inside of